Good morning. It's 12 minutes after 8 o'clock on this Wednesday. Within the next few weeks, more than 4 million homeowners will be notified that they've won the foreclosure mistake lottery. $3.6 million will be handed out to folks involved in foreclosures. So, if you were in that situation, could you be getting some money? Well, here with everything you need to know is Fox 29's common sense lawyer and author of the new book, Financial Fresh Start, Shari Olefson. Nice to see you. This could be very good news for some people.
It is, but you know, it's hard to smile and say the word foreclosure at the same time.
Well, that's right. And then you say foreclosure lottery, so it sounds a little bit random. So who's going to get money and who might not?
It is a little bit random. And here's what happened. We've been talking for a while about the OCC independent review. The OCC stands for Office of Controller of Currency. And there were 14 servicers. They were found to be wrongdoings in all of these foreclosure and loan modification files, and this has been going on for a while. But what's new here is the files will no longer be reviewed. Remember, there was a deadline of December 31st for folks to file a request for review. The good news is, I guess if you can call it good news, all of those reviews have been scrapped. So if you missed the deadline, you're okay. Instead, what's been agreed just within the last week or so is that there will be about a dozen buckets to put different borrowers into established. And if you fall into one of those buckets, you will receive a postcard in the coming weeks, and you'll be entitled to one of these remedies, one of which is a payment of cash, possibly from $500, for example, if the servicer made a mistake on your credit report, all the way up to $125,000. But the other remedies also include suspending your foreclosure, if possible, actually revoking foreclosures. So this could be really good news for a lot of folks.
Well, how do you know if you're going to get any of this money? I mean, and then how do you know if it's $500 or $125,000?
Right. Well, it depends on which bucket, and that's what's random.
Wow.
That's why we use the word lottery, because these decisions are final. The amount of money that you're going to get is final, and it may be that you were actually harmed less. It may be you were actually harmed more. This is just a framework that was set up because the foreclosure reviews were taking so long. They spent over $1.5 billion trying to do these reviews and actually never finished them. So you will know if you get a postcard in the mail. If not, there's a toll-free number you can call, or you can go to the independentforeclosurereview.com website, or of course, I'm happy to help. Folks can email me at shariolefson.com.
How does this happen, though, that they spend $1 billion and never finish it, and now there's something, I don't know, it just sounds confusing to me, and I don't know if you at home feel that way, but it sounds like maybe I deserve $500 and I might get $125,000. You deserve $125,000 and you might get $500. I mean, they can't cross the T's and dot the I's any better than that?
Yeah, you know what, Roxanne, first of all, the world is not perfect, but this problem with the foreclosures was so enormous that's one of the reasons all these mistakes were made in the first place. And I think one of the things the government discovered is that even reviewing these mistakes after the fact was just an overwhelming task. So I think the goal is to really just move on and be able to put this behind us.
Try to help some people. Yeah. Well, you said there's two different groups.
The second one is the robo-signer settlement that we've been talking about for a while. It's now called the National Mortgage Settlement, and you can go to the nationalmortgagesettlement.com website. Those are for folks who were wrongly foreclosed or had modifications wrongly denied from 2008 to 2011. That's a different group of 5 servicers, and again, those servicers are on the website. There's a toll-free number, or folks can email me as well. But the real takeaway I want people to remember who feel that they've been harmed here is that if you've moved on, because a lot of people have moved on, their banks don't know where to find them. It's real important that you go to this website, reach out to me, call the toll-free number to make sure that you're found and you get what you deserve. Also, some of these payments may actually have tax implications, so if you get money, you may have to pay income tax on it, or if you're on some kind of public assistance, it may impact your ability to do public assistance.
So keep all that in mind, but if you're getting a nice chunk of change back because of someone else's mistake, that's a reason to smile.
You know what, Roxanne, and more important than that, it's also a way to help make people feel that the world is a fair place, because so many people were wrongly treated, and it needs to be made right.
It's been a tough situation. Let's hope some of them get some reward back or something back.
Put this behind us.
Right. Thank you, Shari, for being with us. Let's go back to the news desk.